A very good evening from the Marangomke Jaipur Singh Stadium in Ranchi. It's time for match 15 of the Hero Hockey India League 2026. Of course, Marangomke means great leader, and we're looking for one of these teams to show great leadership. We'll know both the captains there, the Shirachi Bengal Tigers, Jugraj, and Amit Rohidas from the Accord Tamil Nadu Dragons.
3, 2, 1, let's play.
And back it goes to Raheel. Sander Devine trying to play a defence-splitting even a defence-splitting pass. Getting a bit of a spoonerism going there. And that was aimed for Uttam Singh. Tommy Willems, though, gets an early touch now for the Tigers.
The Tigers have spoken about, and we have seen previously, their possession has been brilliant throughout this game. Their defensive structure on their outletting Granbush there is brilliant. He gives those straight passes, he can give aerials as well, but it's just then how they generate and make their attacks more efficient. Yeah, you do see some teams that they've been told tactically we need to attack on the right-hand side. They can just keep pushing. Really important now for the Tigers just to make sure there's space for them to attack.
So a free hit taken by Gonzalez. He's gone the 5 meters, lays it back. Good save, David Hart, twice, and then he plays it away with his stick. Ruhr now. Hart saves again. Lifted over Hart, and that'll be a penalty stroke. The defender on the line, hit him in the chest.
You want to refer? Go away, go away.
Well, I think if they refer, they may lose this one.
He attempted to, he doesn't have to dead stop it, that's the rule. No, you can refer or not. Yeah. No, it's too long. You can't refer that one. I was talking about this one, Tom.
Well, David Hart, heroics as ever.
It was Ruhr there. He got the shot away. It was given far too much time. Hart does everything. He can't get up quick enough. And Lakra is the player who does stop the shot on goal. He stops it from going in, plays it with his chest. You can't do that, so it is a penalty stroke.
It's good awareness by Ketan again. And Jugraj gets a goal for the Tigers from the penalty stroke. So they take the lead, and that will make them breathe just a little bit easier.
Jugraj Singh here, you can see stepping up. Doesn't move his feet that much, it's pure power. He just tries to delay it slightly. Hart guessing to his left and it going mid-bottom right. You can hear the bench, the sidelines, just making sure that the Tigers know that there was only 30 seconds left, so they'll just want to keep the ball. Yes, they'll attack and go forward, but they won't make any silly mistakes and then lose possession.
Tommy Willems, Valentin Altenberg watching on. The cap is up. He's obviously pushed it up. Gonzalez beats one, gets inside the circle. Oh, just past the back post. Why was no one coming in? Gonzalez puts his head in his hands. He can't believe he didn't manage to stretch the lead.
That was so close. Gonzalez, look at that little lift and wide dodge. He's playing the ball in, but both of his teammates are running to the same position. One should be there, one should be far post.
Absolutely, and I think that's what he's frustrated about. Ruhr. Down the line, Willems has pulled away into the circle. And back to Willems, and it's ricocheted up into the goal. There's a second goal for the Tigers, and I think Tommy Willems will be the man who claims it. Or was there a touch in front from Sukhjit?
Sukhjit might have got the final touch, but everything was Willems, from the dink over the stick and then the pass to get and find Abhishek and then continue his run on. That's the important bit, and that's why it's so difficult to mark him.
Yeah, it is Sukhjit who gets the final touch, isn't it? It ricocheted off the pads. You heard the groan from David Hart as it went over him, and he was frustrated that he didn't get it out of the goal area. So Sukhjit gets the second. Is there a way back for the Dragons? Rohidis throws it high and long, but it's brought down well inside the circle. And a penalty corner has been given that time against Pankaj Rawat.
That was a wonderful aerial throw, you can see here. Yes, it's intercepted.
I would have thought he was at least 5 meters ahead of Uttam. Must have been just on the edge of the circle. Is that he catches his foot as he goes into the challenge with the attacking Dragons player, or back stick. There it is. Yeah. No wonder they didn't appeal it. So 5th penalty corner for the Dragons. Blake Govers and Amit Rohidis lining up. Go to Govers again. It's a good block initially, but then followed in. It's Adrohit Ekka that gets a goal back for the Dragons. Pounced on the loose ball, put it past Jamie Carr, and the Dragons have a lifeline.
This is why it's so important to follow in this shot. It is really well run out, but that reaction by Adrohit Ekka there, look at his positioning. It's a split grip. He's playing the ball not for power, just to play it at the straight line, not looking for glory, just looking to hit the back of the net.
He took it very well as the ball was up in the air and just smashed it in. Blake Govers very happy. And they've got another penalty corner now.
Gonzalez there holding his left arm. I think he's been struck by that card, playing the ball up. Yeah, and it's just come off there of Kaufman on to, yeah, the elbow of Gonzalez. That'll be a bit of a stinger.
Yeah, probably have a nice bruise there too. Well, you think Jugraj has kept flicking. Now coming into today, as I said, Tigers 28 penalty corners. He'd taken most of them. You just wonder why they don't try a variation, because the teams have clearly done their homework on him coming into this year's edition of the Hero Hockey India League. Goes to Jugraj once again. He flicks this time, but it's gone in. And I think there might have been a touch from Afan, but we'll wait to see. High fives on the bench. Still no smile from the coach.
The captain showcasing his skill. He really got hold of that, and it was the power that beat Hart. It was quite central. It's almost like Hart expected it to go to his other side. You can see his body weight is lifting, his weight is going back. He gets that left glove to it because everything is going backwards. That's why he deflects the ball high up into his own net.
Bocard feeds it forward. What a turn that was. And it's good to see Abhishek back out there, and it's another penalty corner.
You can see it's a gorgeous turn from Abhishek. He's coming in. This has been given as a penalty corner. For me, I would refer this. That's a penalty stroke. That's obstruction of the stick coming through. Doesn't matter that there's other players. I think Sorsby is guilty there.
I would agree with you, but they didn't want to go upstairs. They wanted to keep the referral in the bag. Jugraj again. Oh, that is magnificent by Jugraj. Right into the roof of the net, and he gets his hat trick. Still no approval from the coach though. Jugraj becomes the second player to score a hat trick. Kane Russell has 3, mind you.
It doesn't matter that they didn't refer this. Jugraj, he gets hold of that. Nothing but net. The trajectory hitting the top of the goal. David Hart is a huge figure. Nothing he could do about that.
David Hart is a huge figure, as you said. I think he's about 6'3", 6'4". Valentin Altenberg salutes. 3 goals in 13 minutes. Can the Dragons do that?
I think technically, yeah, absolutely. I do understand why they've changed the goalkeeper for the outfield players, but for me, I want the extra player up front and leave an empty goal.
Just the cohesion from the Dragons in the forward line just wasn't there on that occasion. Jugraj, well, he'll be buoyed up. There's no doubt. 3 goals in the game. Jaskaran, I still think his involvement tonight has been crucial for the Tigers. Well, he thought he got a free hit, gave the ball back, and now he's been disadvantaged by that. Tom Craig goes bursting forward. Ball to the baseline is a good one. Across the face of goal it goes, and in the goal it goes from Sorsby.
You've got to say, when Tom Craig accelerates through the midfield, it's almost no stopping him. It just gives the momentum, the energy to the attack. Lovely pass here. Yes, it's a good save by Hart, but Sorsby positioned perfectly as the rebound comes out. He's low, he's ready just to flick the ball into the back of the net.
First time into the circle, Gonzalez got a touch, but Ephraim's wins the penalty corner. Gonzalez slaps his thigh in frustration. This is a dangerous moment.
Yep, and that was 100% commentators' curse there. Have been praising the defence, but then this here, it's a sloppy tackle from Gonzalez, and Ephraim's will get the opportunity to show his team a penalty corner.
And will they go to Amit Rohidis, or will they stick with Blake Govers? Penalty corner number 6 now for the Dragons. Jamie Carr looking to keep it out of his goal with the assistance of his defence. Amit Rohidis at the first battery along with Govers. They go to Govers, and Govers gets another goal. He's second of the night, and suddenly it's 4-3. The Dragons are coming back.
Govers here, he's been quiet, but that's a solid flick from him, putting the ball between the goalkeeper and the post player, keeping it lower here, and it just getting a deflection off of Carr that takes it a little bit higher.
Stolen again, this time away from Tom Craig. Afan Youssef, who else? He's been everywhere tonight. And he's won a free hit. That's played on quickly again. Sukji driving forward. Penalty corner as he was impeded as he came forward. Afan pumps his fist. They go to Grambush. Oh, the deflection has gone in. It is Abhishek who will claim that. The injector comes running in, gets a touch, and it's high fives on the bench and on the field.
That's such a smart short corner. Grambush on the near castle this time plays that ball expertly. You can see Abhishek, he's come off the baseline. That creates the angle, and it allows him then to get it past Prince Deep. A flat stick. He's not playing out the ball, he's just letting the ball play off his stick. And an applause now from Valentino Altenberg. He's happy.
Well, he looks happy. Good block again. It's going to be a Tigers ball. We're into the final minute, and you feel now Tigers are back to winning ways. Into the circle it goes. Oh, well, that was a clear push. And again, they're wanting a stroke, but they have no referral.
Yeah, they don't have the referral, so they can't do it, but that's a push in the circle for me. I know I've been told the last one wasn't a stroke because it was high, but that's a push. For me, it's a no question. That's a penalty stroke.
Well, it looked to me as if Rahil certainly went through the back there of Ketan Kashawa. Well, they've got the penalty corner. If they score from this the way Jugraj did before when they thought they should have had a stroke, there'll be no complaints. Grambush at the second battery, Jugraj at the first. This time there's no first run. A good save by Prince Deep though. Amit Rohidis wasn't there to put pressure on Jugraj, but he couldn't find the back of the net. Prince Deep, brilliant save. Bokard thought he'd stolen it. Now it's Uttam. Uttam plays it out wide to Govers on the left-hand side. Puvana was in close attendance. Up in the air it goes. Sorsby comes running in, and unfortunately for him, has a wild swing.
Newcastle injection. Jugraj coming through. Prince Deep, though, he was up to that challenge. And then Sorsby taking the ball, and he swiped at it. It was a missed effort from him.
Well, Afan had gone on the counter-attack, but the clock was his enemy that time as he ran towards the circle. 7 seconds were left, but he couldn't get in the deep. Pleased to say that there's true sportsmanship being shown between the players. And Valentin Altenberg, well, we haven't quite seen the teeth in the smile, but we did see a grin, which I think we'll all take, because Valentin is a happy chap normally. But Jugraj gets the second hat-trick by a different player in the tournament. And the Tigers, well, they made their coach look. He congratulated Puvana, said good game. Jugraj, though, with a hat-trick, and that was important. David Hart, well, he sat out the final quarter. But the Tigers now, that is a good win for them and keeps them in the mix for the finals and defending their title. Final score, Shirachi Bengal Tigers 5, Accord Tamil Nadu Dragons 3.